Wake up, you fucking dinosaur! Come on. Wake up. Anyway, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Starfox Adventures. And now I have hopefully fixed my recording issues for good. Or well, this is the first time I'm trying this solution, which is not the solution I was talking about last time. This is an entirely new solution which I am trying instead, and so this is kind of like the test run, because I don't want to record an like 30-minute episode for nothing. So this will kind of be like the test run to see if it works or not. So if it fucks up, then I guess we'll just fuck up. But I'm just kind of keeping track on it as of now. But anyway, in the last episode we finished off at the walled city and we made our way back here to the volcano force point temple, which in today's episode we are going to make our way through. So let's see, what was it that we were supposed to do? I think we just kind of, yeah, I think because like all the different like puzzles and stuff like that, like we have already done all of that. Yeah, let's see, like all of these things are already lit, and so like I think we don't really have, yeah, I don't think we don't what is it that I'm trying to say? I think that we don't really have to like do all of the puzzles and things again. Hold on, I'm just gonna, something popped up on my computer that I just needed to check. It wasn't anything with the recording, but it was just kind of like a thing that a pop-up window that like they were asking permission if like to run a certain program, and that pop-up window made did so like the recording software that I'm using, like where I see the actual recording, that froze. Like it didn't do anything to the actual recording. It just like froze the preview window, so I couldn't see if like the recording was failing or not. So I just needed to give them permission to run the program, because it has to do with my hard drive, my external hard drive. I think, I don't know exactly, but that's what I think at least. Oh fuck. Yeah. So what was I talking about in the beginning? Yeah. So like I don't think, like, so far we haven't like needed to do any of the like different puzzles or anything. We've just kind of like oh yeah, you can just, yeah, like this, like we didn't have to go through that entire room and like do all of those stuff again. Like I don't think we have to do anything like that. It's just like the only thing we need to do like now, we just have to like go through the place to like the actual like teleport. Yeah, I think that that's just kind of like what we have to do. Like there's really nothing else. Well, this way, like the path we need to take now may differ, because we opened this door now and that door wasn't open last time. So yeah, I think the path might differ a little bit because of that. And I thought I could just jump down and start climbing that, but apparently I couldn't, because I needed to jump from this platform, or start climbing from this platform, or well, yeah, jump from this platform, which I didn't. I jumped from another place. But this was just kind of like a giant shortcut, really. But yeah, so this place we haven't been to before, but I don't think it will be a lot different than it was before. I think it will just be kind of like the same place, really. Or maybe we don't really have to do anything at all, because I'm kind of... Okay, we do have to do something in here. Because I was going to say, like, I don't think we need to do really anything at all, because, like, so far on this path, we have just been, like, walking. Okay, so now there is a puzzle. So we have these flames in different colors. And we have the flames down there, so I guess it's like we need to put them out in a certain order. So then it's green. Like that. And then I think it was red? I need to look again. Yeah, then it's red, and then we only have yellow left, so it has to be yellow last. So we just go here, and yellow is done. And that was it. That wasn't really that hard or tricky or anything. It was just kind of like, eh, fuck it. And then by looking at the map, I see that we have 2 more rooms to complete. And this room has enemies. Please try to hit me so I can hit you. Good. That's something that, like, I don't like the sharp claws with the shields like these ones, because like you can only hit them. Because yeah, you see, like they defend themselves like all the time, and like the only there is a small window when they try to like attack you, where when they attack you there is a small window like where you have to attack them to really kill them, and that window is just so small that it's just really hard to what the fuck? Am I supposed to tell you to stay? I guess so. But yeah, it's just such a small window that it just gets really kind of annoying to do. Like to be able to attack me, just kind of... Yeah, I don't like attacking him. Sorry if my commentary just kind of went very badly, but like, yeah. Because like I've been looking at the recording a lot to see if like it hasn't fucked up yet, and I'm hoping that it won't, but I'm just kind of looking at the recording like non-stop pretty much, because I need to see if it fucks up or not. That was just kind of bad. Yeah, so yeah, but I'm gonna try to focus more on my commentary, but I'm just been looking a lot on the computer to see if everything works as it should be, and so far it has. And actually, like, the problem, not the problem, the solution that I had, or the solution that I used in the end, because like the thing that I was talking about last episode that I was going to do, fucking aiming. The thing that makes the aiming so ridiculously hard is because of like it has to be centered. It's like every time you, because like I drag the stick like this, and as soon as I drop it, it centers, and that's just such, it's just so annoying to aim like that. And this is also annoying because it doesn't match. Ah! Okay, I need to walk closer. Okay, that was wrong. I need to use this. Yeah, like the solution I was talking about. Fuck. Yes, finally. Yeah, like the solution I talked about last time is was that like I was going to downgrade my software to a because I was running the newest version, and there was a lot of people saying that like they had tried to downgrade it to the previous version, and that it has worked a lot better because there were some bugs in the newest version and stuff like that. And so I didn't really want to do that because that meant going back to an older recording software in its entirety, I think, at least. And I liked because like there was a lot of features in this new one that the old one didn't have that I was actually using and that I thought was like really good and that I really liked. So I didn't really want to switch to the old recording software again because that was just not there was not a whole lot of features. It was just kind of like record. And also I think this one has like records. It's just it has a lot more features that I actually use a lot. So I didn't want to really downgrade. But then when I went out on their website to actually download the like earlier version, I found out that they had actually released an update, like a new version. And I hadn't really read a lot of reviews because there wasn't really a lot of reviews people had done, but like there were some I read of people that had like they had been trying the new version and they were saying that like it worked a lot better and stuff like that, and like that like yeah, it worked like a lot better than it did with that like newer, well, the earlier version now. Yeah, like this new version worked a lot better than the last one. So I was like, well, fuck it, maybe like they have fixed the problems with this version. I don't know. So I downloaded the newest version, and I don't know what number it is, but it's a really long number. But yeah, I downloaded that, and now I'm running that to see if that makes a difference, which I hope. And so far, I don't know how long I have been recording really, but so oh fuck. I'm just gonna take these fuel cells. I'm gonna check. Yeah, I've been recording for 10 minutes or 11 and a half, almost. And like so far, there's no problem. Yeah, so hopefully it will continue on like this, and there simply will be no problem. And I feel like I've been taking a lot of damage lately. I've been taking a lot of damage in this temple simply because like I haven't really been like that careful with my lives and like been like cautious and defeating enemies and stuff like that. I've just been kind of like running and like tanking most of it. Like this, like I won't do it because I don't really have a lot of life left. Like if I had more life, I would just like run down in the lava and climb up. Because I've been doing a lot of tanking and like taking shortcuts that I have been paying with my life and stuff like that. Now the question is, where am I supposed to go now? Because I honestly don't know. Because I mean, like last time, before we, like when we had returned the Krasoa spirit to its like original place, and we got that, and we did the like egg thing, and we got the like portal ability thing, like we got this thing where like we open portals. And I mean, like after that I went to Cape Claw to open the door to the fucking cannon, which was not at all the place like we were going to. We were just gonna go to fucking Tricky's mom and be like, hey yo, open the door. And so yeah, at this point in the game I have no fucking clue what to do. Cause I mean, like when I was a kid, like I only played. I've only completed this game once in my life. I played it a lot as a kid, but I only did like I started the game and I played only like halfway through it, and then I stopped playing the game because I started playing something else. I don't know really what. So like the beginning of the game, I'm very familiar with. It's the like second half of the game, which I am not familiar with like at all, pretty much. So like I don't know what. So yeah, like I don't know what to do now. And when I get to the fourth planet piece, like there are some things that I remember, like that I have to do there. But like in general, I don't remember what I'm like what to do once I get there. So that'll just kind of be completely blind in a way. As I said, I remember some things, and this is something that happens. So I just kind of do I just have to go around and help dinosaurs now? Well, I mean, like I have been helping dinosaurs like the entire game almost, but not in this way. I gotta say, like this game is very kind of like straightforward with what you're going to do. Because I mean, like it isn't like in certain Zelda games, for instance, where like as soon as you have completed, or well, like the 3D Zelda games are better in that way, but like let's say the 2D Zelda games, for instance, like there's many times in the 2D Zelda games where like you complete a dungeon and they don't really tell you like, oh, go here next or something like that. It doesn't trigger an event or anything. It's just like they just kind of leave you there, and which is like good if you like that, like exploring. Which I mean, like it does. I don't mind it. I like it. But like, I know there's a lot of times when I play like 2D Zelda games where I've been like, what, and what am I supposed to do now? You know, I kind of have that feeling like I don't know what to do because they don't really give me a clear objective where to go. So I'm just kind of start exploring. But in this game, they do like, well, I mean, like this. When like as soon as I'm done with this like returning the spellstone, I just go here and this thing happens. And like the first time, after the first time we completed the after we had returned the first spellstone, when we left the temple, we like there was also this like big kind of like event triggered, or not event, but yeah, something happened and we're like, oh, we need to do a lot of stuff here and stuff like that. And like after we returned the second spellstone, we, on our way back here, we ran into the Lightfoot tribe thing and had to do all of that with the village and stuff. And yeah, so like there's a lot of there isn't really any time in the game where you run around and you don't know what to do, because like they kind of keep you occupied throughout the entire game, kinda. It was just like that when I got the portal, the door portal ability thing. That's just kind of like when I got that thing that I didn't know where to go. It was kind of like that. There's a few other moments like that, but mostly they keep you kind of like occupied and like on the road, so they have these like clear objectives of like what you're going to do. So there isn't a lot of like running around being lost and being like, oh, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Which I guess like it's good for people that don't know English. And where the fuck am I supposed to go? Like, who is left? Wake up. Like, I don't know who's left. But as I said, like, I guess it's good for... Like, it's good, I guess it's good for people who don't know English. Like, for me, instance, when I was young, I didn't know English, and so having stuff like this, which is like, even though you don't understand what they're saying, you still have, like, you still know kind of like exactly what to do. And so like, yeah, for people who don't know English, that is a very good thing. But for people who do know English, that are like, I don't know, have like English is their mother tongue or something. There you are. I guess that that can be kind of like they're kind of screaming at you and be like, you feel like it's just obvious.
To the aid of our tribe. You are a true hero, Fox.
Look, fella, I'm not paid enough to keep getting you guys out of trouble.
But I've got this for you.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Okay. But yeah, like, it's just gonna... If English is your mother tongue... what is this? I got the big sky bag, you need to fill it with sky, you should be able to buy something shiny and golden from the store. Okay. Well, I mean, like, if you live in a country like England or America or something where you speak English, I guess your mother tongue, that would be kinda... And like, I get why that could be kind of... Like, you could think that it is a bad thing because it's just such an obvious thing that it kind of gets annoying. Because like, for instance, I know, like, I've heard a lot of people that have been complaining over the dowsing ability in Skyward Sword, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically just an ability where like, you point with your sword and it's, I mean, like, it's kind of like, okay, I need to find this object, and then I just kind of point down around like this, and like, as I'm pointing at it, it kind of gets on a reaction, so I know which, like, direction to go, pretty much. And I know that there's been a lot of people, or, well, not a lot, but I've read on like the interwebs and stuff of people that like think the dowsing ability is like stupid and that it's just kind of like an excuse because like Nintendo couldn't come up with like a good way to make, couldn't come up with a good like way to like make you know where to make you understand like what your objective is. So they kind of put that in the game to so you could be like, okay, so even though we did a very bad job at like this okay, I'm gonna buy that. So it's like, okay, so even though we did a very bad job at explaining where to go, you can still use this to know where you're going. That's kind of like the feeling like some people get when they're playing Skyward Sword, and I don't agree with that, because to me, yeah, because like to me, like speaking from like a Swedish guy's like point of view, like if when I was small and I didn't know English, like if I were playing Skyward Sword, that dowsing ability would be the only way for me to even progress through the game like at all. Because like without it, like because without it, they're only going to be able to give me like objectives and giving me like directions on where to go through text. And since I didn't know English, I wouldn't understand what the hell they were saying, so that would just be pointless. So like the dowsing ability would really be the only way for me to progress through the game like at all. And like if the dowsing ability wasn't, or well, either I would use the dowsing ability or I would just explore until I trigger something, which I would do with old games, with the older games like Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess and stuff. But yeah, with those games I used to just, when I got stuck, I just explored, just wandered everywhere until I until I triggered something. But yeah, like giving clear objectives like this, I mean, like, that is good. It's good to do that in a kids game, because, and I think the reason why game developers do it in like specifically in kids games, in games for kids, are because of this, because like they are aware that there are a lot of children out there in the world that don't understand English, and so they need to use, so like they can't have like they can't like they need to use something that it don't require like you knowing like English. Like they need to have something that non-English people like can understand, and so they can be like, okay, I know where to go even though I don't understand English. With and some, yeah, like I mean that's very good of me in my opinion. But again, like a lot of people who like have English as their mother tongue may think that it's stupid and like it's just obvious, and it's like, why are you telling me this? I already know this. Stuff like that. But yeah, like as I'm not, I've been rambling about this for too long, I feel. So I've already made my point in a very bad way because I haven't been able to concentrate that good this episode on my commentary, just because I've been like looking at the screen, kinda looking at the computer screen like non-stop pretty much. So this guy, as I was rambling, I remembered that I need to go and talk to this guy, because that's like when I walked down into the shop and I found this, I like remembered that you need to use that to, you need to give it to this guy. So that's what we're going to do next episode, because we are all out of time. We have actually gone over time. Because I wanted to make my way here before I ended the episode. And the recording is still going strong, which is really good. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today, people. Thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I would really much appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Command and Conquer Starfox Adventures. See you guys then.